morning. So this is Valerie at Wholesale Natural Body Care, and today I'm talking business economics with JQ.
Good morning, Ms. Val. Thanks so much for chatting with us about this. Let's just get started quickly. Jump right in. Tell us a little bit about the economics of how you run your business.
So basically, I'm on a cash basis with my business. So what that means is that on a monthly basis, I run about maybe $50,000 to $60,000 in expenses. But instead of keeping a running balance, I pay it all off. So I am a cash-only business, trying to stay out of debt.
Understand that. Recently, we heard that you were making new business ventures and business endeavors. Let's talk about the economic basis and background of what was your decision on that.
So, as I have said on a few times, that we have outgrown the space that we're in, and it happened on a rather quickly basis to the point to where I couldn't plan for it. And so I began looking for, originally what I thought I would do was I would add on to the building, and one of my employees, they found a building, and so they were like, Miss Valerie, you gotta go see this building. So I went to see the building, and you all know the story because I have told this before, and fell completely in love with the building. The economics of it, or I should say the business part of it, the banking part of it, was about 2 months. It took about 2 months to go through that process. And in lieu of COVID right now, it's really difficult to land a loan. And so with what I was trying to do, which was $1.7 million, that's a lot of money. And so just thinking about taking on or servicing that debt, it just gave me anxiety. However, I wanted to do it anyways. But the process did not end up the way that I wanted it to end up. Got the SBA involved with it, and I actually did not get approved for that loan. And so back to the drawing board, I decided that, well, on a cash basis, that I would add on to the building that I currently occupy or currently own. And the phone rang. So the owner of the building called, and he was like, I want to talk to you. So he asked if I would stop by on yesterday to see him. And he put a proposal to me that he would do the financing of the building.
Oh, that is super dope. Awesome. From a business and economic standpoint, tell us the benefits, pros and cons about doing it that way.
Well, what I said to him was that I was going to take 24 hours to consider the offer. And I'm not quite sure that that's the best thing for me to do. My benefits of doing it the way that I originally was going to do is that I would become totally debt-free. Being on a cash basis and not consuming all of our revenue, I think I could pay off the building that I'm in. I could add on to this building and pay cash for that part of it. And then when it's all said and done, buy the equipment that we need for our advancement and just stay debt-free. Seems like it might be a good option. However, we still need more space. And so I'm just really not sure how I want to go with it, but I'm concerned about what may happen in our economics over the next 2 years.
What would be your best tips and suggestions for a future entrepreneur when it comes to the economics of growth in their business?
So it depends on what type of growth you mean. As far as, let me look at our growth. So our growth has been, we went from our sales just under $1 million to 2 times that in less than 12 months. We actually were at that mark back in June. That's a phenomenal amount of growth. And from a banking perspective, it was difficult for the bank to understand how we were able to do it. I call it just blessings from the Lord, right?
Right.
I was like, Lord Jesus. But having too many sales is just as bad as not having enough sales. Because you still have to, just like the bank wants you to be able to service a loan, you have to service that business. And so what that means is that you need to acquire additional help. You need to acquire additional equipment, and you have to have the logistics to handle it all. So that's when adding on became, something that I thought would be a good option for us. Now, for someone else, if you are a small business and you're growing, I don't advise anyone to initially take on huge debt. I think that if you can incrementally grow your business, let's say if you are like I was, renting a space, blow it out of the water. Just utilize every square foot. I know when you're looking at buying a building, you're paying for it by the square foot. Or if you're renting a space, say at the mall, we've had several mall stores, and they charge you by the square foot. And if you've ever noticed when you go into a department store, as soon as you walk in, every space is just littered with inventory for you to purchase. That's because everything in that square footage space needs to generate revenue. And so if you are a small business and you have a small location, unless every inch of it is occupied, stay there until it is. And then I would say incrementally grow and be careful of the type of leases you negotiate.
So what can we look forward to for the future of Wholesale Natural Body Care?
So what we can look forward to,
What you got brewing up?
So what we have brewing up, well, the first thing that I need to do is I really need to get to the business decision, or just finalize what I'm going to do. Am I going to take advantage of owner finance, or am I going to add on to my current location? If I do that, it's going to probably draw out a little bit more time. It may take, I don't know, maybe 6 more months, which 6 more months is doable. But if we continue with our marketing like we're doing right now, 6 more months, I mean, I don't know. What do you think, JQ? What do you think?
I think we're going to have to get up out of this place and expand. I think it's going to be both, because the exponential growth of what's happening at Wholesale Body Natural Care is off the chain. God is definitely blessing you, and
Yes,
I'm
He is.
super awesome.
Yes, He
Excited to be a part of the team. I'm so proud of you and what you've done with this business as a Black female. It is great to be under mentorship from you, as well as to watch you grow and be an example for so many other American Black females in business.
So, what I'm doing next. So, I have always wanted a brand of my own, and it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. The look is so amazing, and I want to take advantage, and now I don't want anyone to say Miss Val is coming from a strange angle. I promise you guys I'm not. I just want to embrace the color of my skin. I happen to be a chocolate girl. I'm a Black girl, right? I'm a Black woman. And as long as I have been in business, the majority of my customers, when I did retail, especially in the city, I'm an inner city girl. They were my people. They were my African-American people. I love all people who have supported me, rather from a retail perspective or a wholesale perspective. But will y'all please give a sister permission to do a line for my chocolate people? Without any prejudice. I promise you all, I love you all so much. But when I tell you I have a vision, woo, it's gonna be good. Oh my good wax. It's gonna be so good. And I want to launch it. I want to do a real serious launch. I want you all to get excited about what's coming down the line. When you see your faces appear on the labels, I want you to be like, oh my God, look at that, look at that, look at that. When you go on the website and you get to see us with our kinky hair, our big full lips. Let me tell y'all something. I tripped over having big full lips for a long time, and they are big and full. You see that from the corner? You see that from the side? You see that? You see these eyes? Y'all see. I'm a Black girl. I'm a Black girl, and so and I'm not off on any kicks. I promise you, I'm not. This is not political at all. It's just about who I am as a woman. It's who I am when I take my clothes off. It's who I look like. It's who I am in the flesh that I just want an opportunity to embrace. So I want a kinky curly hair care line. I have lots of those already on the website, which a lot of you all are selling and doing extremely well. Will y'all let Miss Val get a little bit of that?
Permission granted.
Permission granted. So I want to do a line, and I'm telling you, I want the website. I just wanted to speak to us. I want to speak to our concerns, along with offering an opportunity on Wholesale Natural Body Care for any people of all color, people of all ethnicities, people of all genres, male, female, whatever, whoever you are. That's for you. But let me have a little bit. I just want a little bit. So that's what's coming down the pipe, JQ.
Well, we can't wait. We're looking forward to it. And thanks so much for sharing such great nuggets with us.
Okay, and so listen, guys, I still want you all to pray with me and for me. Pray that I make the right decision about this building, whether it's owner finance or whether I do creative management of my own money and add on to the building. Adding on to the building sounds really exciting because I can do some things that I want to do according to my own blueprints. And I can say I did that because that is a part of the legacy. I want to be able to leave a legacy that shows other Black women and women, period, how to develop a dream and to make that dream just unfold and live in color. I want you guys to see me do this, and I want you to know that it's an opportunity for you to do it also. So it's a part of the legacy that I'm building. So that's really what I want. Thank you.